Will new bills passed by the legislature actually result in new homes built in Utah?
This is breaking news.
Crucial for this species' survival.
Utah's governor wants 35,000 new starter homes built over the next 5 years. And today he highlighted several new bills he signed into law that he says will help make that happen. News specialist Daniel Woodruff is live in Utah County. Daniel, will these bills make a difference in our housing market?
Well, Deanie, one expert says they will in time, but another expert says they won't without bigger changes at a statewide level. Governor Spencer Cox came here today to Lehigh to ceremonially sign a number of bills dealing with housing and growth. Now, the bills do several things. One of them aims to help get infrastructure like roads and sewers built more quickly. Another one uses state money to loan to developers at better rates so that they build owner-occupied housing at more affordable prices. But one housing expert at the University of Utah today told me it is tough to get more starter homes built without statewide reform of how those housing developments are approved at the city and county level. I asked Governor Cox about that concern today.
We think we're good. We worked very closely with the League of Cities and Towns. So you saw there we had mayors, city council members, crafting laws in such a way that cities will want what we're trying to do here, that they'll actually get these new tools that will incentivize them so that we can start to build more starter homes in their communities.
Now, this all comes as Utah's housing shortage is getting worse again because of a recent slowdown in building with higher interest rates. And the median price right now for a house in Utah, $490,000. Now, the governor says he hopes these new bills will lead to more starter homes built in communities across the state of Utah. But he did say he will keep his eye on the results. And if it doesn't work, he says state leaders will have to reevaluate. Daniel Woodruff, live at 5.
Certainly a big goal. Daniel, thank you. Maryland is requesting
Top prize in, plus buying the American dream. How a handful of bills signed by Governor Cox aim to make homes more affordable at 6.
Utah Governor Spencer Cox came to Lehigh today to highlight bills he says will make a difference in our housing market. But will they? We get into the details coming up on KSL-5 News at 6:30.
Weekend all straight ahead.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Kevin. With high prices and high mortgage rates out there, buying a house can seem almost impossible for some. State leaders say they're trying to help out.
Today, the governor highlighted new bills he signed into law aimed at getting more buyers into the market. But the question is, will they work? News specialist Daniel Woodruff has the story.
Navigating Utah's housing market can feel stressful.
I'm happy to be out of it. I'm glad to be done.
Ann Stewart and her family just moved into this house in Lehigh.
It was tricky with the interest rates and with the home prices at the same time.
But she's thrilled to be here.
The houses are newer, they'll last longer, there's not as many repairs.
We talked about
Governor Spencer Cox wants to build 35,000 starter homes over 5 years. Today, he ceremonially signed into law several bills he says will make that happen.
we're going to be giving money to help developers build more houses, more affordable houses.
That's through a new temporary program lending state money to developers at cheaper rates. Another bill streamlines the approval process for modular homes.
These are beautiful homes. They're built to the highest standards.
Bob Worsley of Zenny Homes says they're also built cheaper and quicker in a factory.
They're nothing like the modular homes and trailer homes of the past.
Yet another bill aims to help developers build infrastructure like roads and sewers faster.
I think they move the needle.
But housing analyst Dayon Eskich says don't expect big changes right away.
It's going to take a minute for the market to adapt and for cities to figure out where to put new starter family zones and stuff like that.
Others worry these bills are not enough. Real estate expert Andra Gent at the University of Utah told KSL starter homes are a non-starter without statewide land use reform. That is, changing the process for how developments are approved at the local level.
We think we're good.
But Governor Cox defends the new bills, saying they should incentivize cities.
We think we'll see more of these new starter home zones moving into our cities, and if not, we'll reevaluate next year.
As for Ann, it's an exciting time for her family, settling into this new house and looking forward to the future.
We could stay here for years.
In Lehigh, Daniel Woodruff, KSL-5 News.
Daniel, thank you. A petition was filed today.